Okay, g'day everybody, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. So welcome guys and girls. Okay, g'day everybody, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Okay, it's coming through on my other computer. Can I just get it loud and clear to make sure it's beaming around the world? G'day Four Candles. Hey Fire Sword. Okay, we might make a start everybody. Now, this is the first weekend stream that I've done, and I've had a few requests from people in regards to some of the stocks that I trade, because I've made mention of those, but only purely from a price action point of view. So I said, look, if you want, I'm more than happy to, when I do my stock scans, which I do end of week, which includes the end of week and the end of day, and then I do them every day, either later at night. Well, when I say later at night, 5 o'clock, or the following morning. So I try and keep it to a routine. And so I said, look, I'm happy to to share and show you what I do from a price action point of view. So today's been rainy here in Melbourne. I've been to the gym, had a shower, had a protein shake, and it's about an hour then before I'll eat. So I thought I'll squeeze it in now. And yeah. So I'm happy to share this. If we get enough people that are interested in, it's not something that's, it may not be a regular thing. It's not something that, Forex Signals, I did run it by Nick to make sure he was okay with it. And yes, he encouraged it, so that's good. It's not something that's part of my regular routine at Forex Signals. It's just something separate that I do, that I'm happy to do. Because you guys are all good, all great to work with. All right, we've got about 10 or 11 people watching, so that's good. So that's enough. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, so what I will do though, I'm going to run through very fast because that's the speed that I run through. So no FX questions. And just sort of you can certainly ask questions, but we don't have to sort of go for too long. So, but while we're waiting, while I was grabbing a cup of tea, there's a couple of quotes from our Monday morning session. We do at the start of week, one from Jesse Livermore. Game taught me the game. And it didn't. Game taught me the game and it didn't spare the rod while teaching. How's that, Bluefin? Those of you, perhaps, yeah, good Firesword. Those of you that are perhaps my vintage and older will know that. Right, certainly my grandparents used to tell my parents, spare the rod, spoil the child. And I was a lively young kid, so I used to get the switch off the pepper tree, Bluefin. Grandparents used to say they'll go and grab the switch off the pepper tree. So I copped that once or twice. But, it does. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So that's what Jesse Livermore said. Basically, trading taught him how to trade. And it didn't spare the lessons while teaching. Yes, I got that a couple of times, Bluefin. I went to a private school down here in Melbourne, Wesley. And I got the cane. So that was a good one from Jesse Livermore. like it says here, the trading taught me how to trade, and it didn't spare the not the beatings, of course, the spankings, the cane. Didn't spare the discipline while teaching. Okay, very good. Jesse Livermore, one of my favourites, as you know. So now here's a good one here too from George Soros. So this was Monday morning, so I put two of them in. And George says here that markets are constantly in a state of uncertainty and flux, and money is made by discounting the obvious and betting on the unexpected. Now, you guys have heard me say about discounting the obvious. What's obvious to the crowd is usually the wrong thing to do. So what we're trying to do is bet on the unexpected, or try and make our trades when the move is in the opposite direction. No? You know, we're trying to pull out of a consolidation or something. So that's what that's meant by that. So, all right. So just bear with me, folks, while I transition over. And look, if we get enough people, I will do a slide that explains exactly what I'm looking for in the trades, and I'll pop it on a PowerPoint that we can do first. But I'll tell you basically what I'm looking for. All right, so what I first like to do is have a look at the world markets to see the macro view. I'm just reading yours, Firesword. Did Livermore again say it's not hard to find a man who is right on the market, but the one that sits on it is indeed a hard to find. Yeah, exactly. Hard to find individual. That probably could have been Gann. It's easy to be right in our, and probably what he's saying here is it's easy to be right in our analysis, but you know, then you've got to trust yourself enough to go with that analysis. All right? And you'll hear me, I'm just working on the Trading Academy stuff now too. And in the very first couple of videos, I'm making a distinction between a technical analyst and a trader. And you've heard me say at times where it's all right it's all well and good to analyse the markets, but now I need to, you know, take that hat off and put my trader hat on. And say, all right, well, how would I trade this thing? All right, so this is the world markets here. Now, see the power of the big picture of, monthly. Hang on, bring up my highlighter. Monthly chart, weekly chart, weekly candlestick and indicator if I need to, and daily chart, daily candlestick and indicator. So, see here on the FTSE, the MSCI World, so right at the top of the channel here. See, we've got to thrust into it. This is either going to be a fake out or it's going to be a continued strong move. All right, here's our big ABC here. Where's that from? Okay, ABCD here. Yeah, that's even harder, Firesword. So there's a whole confluence here. Let's just see where this ends up. So, look, you know, there's still strength behind this. We've got to respect this. See this here on the weekly since Christmas. Now, they often call this the January effect. In other words, how the market is in January, so will the year be. Right? Now, I've got no proof or no statistics on that, so, but generally I have found personally that is the case. So, you know, it's pretty strong, but I'm just going to be, from where it is, I'm just going to be a little cautious. Everything else is fine. Daily, look at the daily. We've got a left-right combo here, and then a demonstration. Yeah, it is fire sword. So in terms of my count, all right, and I won't try not to spend too much time, otherwise we will be here for ages. 1, 2, 3. No, that can't be. So what we've got is 1, 2. And then it looks like a larger 1, 2 here. So this looks like extended here. So we're looking for a bigger third, and this will be another third. Yeah, that's what it looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2. See, and then here a little 1, 2, 1, 2 as well. In other words, extended thirds. So this is strong. So you can see this, right from the GFC lows, other than us here in Australia, bluefin. All right. So, and now also too, if someone asks, well, Mark, why do you trade stocks as well? You can't trade everything. Well, no, I don't. I try not to, and I trade equities, swing trade, and also during earnings seasons when I can. But I love FX because it trends so well. All right, 2017 has been a little volatile, but anyway. So there's the MSCI, and then what I do is I look at the US markets. All right, S&P popping out, Dow popping out. Even the transports, the one that I look for. Look at this. This is strong. All right, we can't ignore this Nasdaq. There you go. We saw the channel the other day, popping out. That's good. We just can't ignore this sort of stuff. VIX, right, back down into lows. Commodity channel, CRB. All right, sitting here. Doing our V reversal, confirming it, almost a little cup with handle at the trend line here. See this? Dollar index. All right, now this is through the bottom. So my 1, 2 count is out the window now. This is more like 3, 4, and 5. All right, I'm not going to go into that now because it's not part of what we're doing. So what I'm trying to do, they'll stick out fire sword. When you become used to something, you'll see them everywhere. So, I won't do the dollar index. So that's the world stage. So that tells me in terms of macro that, it looks reasonable. It looks pretty good. So then what I do, I trade Australian stock market and US stock market, US at times. So then I go down, and this is a top-down analysis of what we're talking about here. Now I go and look at the Australian stock market. So those are the interest in the Australian stock market. Then this may be of interest to you. So monthly, kicking up, nowhere near past our high that all the markets were, right? But pushing on here, above this little one here, at the 78 here, through this. Here's our weekly, right? Weekly cycle high in here. So I watch these things as well, daily. I did a huge amount of analysis here for people. Clients and others. All right, so we've pulled out of this. All right, this is the XJO. And through here, I said about this channel here. All right, I was watching this, so I wasn't loading in again. All right, so up here, and the SPY actually tagged that. So I was watching for a pullback. So there it is exactly. All right, plus a little internal trend line through here. Okay. The other things that I look for are okay, but I suspect maybe a little, perhaps a little pullback and wash off here in our market. But here's our anchor here, so I've got to respect this. But volume's not really giving me anything. All looks okay. All looks fine. Just being a bit cautious. I want to see this bounce again and continue up on Monday. That's our Aussie stock market. Then what I do is I look at the sector rotation graph. Okay, we've got a couple more viewers. So that's good. Welcome everybody. So what I do is I look at all the sectors via a sector rotation graph, so I know the ones that are strong and the ones that are weak. All right. Now I can see this in the price action of various stocks as well. So the comparison here is the XJO. In other words, what are they all based around? It's our main index. It'd be like basing something around the SPX, S&P 500 or FTSE. So the ones that have been strong is the gold index, materials, metals and mining, energy. These are the ones that have been moving. I've been watching these and trading these names. Small ordinaries have been good, but they're coming off. The ones that have been hopeless, property trusts, utilities, industrials, the healthcare, they're now starting to come back, and so are the financials. So we want to see this. Now, those of you that know what drives our market is the financials and these players. So this is coming back, which is good. So then I look at each of the sectors individually. So let's go through an order. Financials, no, they're still bad. So yeah, even though they look like they're turning, the chart looks horrible. Materials, look at this here, beautiful. Look at what's been happening. This is what we want to see. All right. Down the bottom here, energy, yep, so it's kicking along. So these are the ones I want to be in. Here, healthcare, you can see this wasn't bad. So a bit of a double bottom here into the cloud, but no, still not good, still not. There's our property trust, you can see why that's hopeless. Second one's utilities, you can see why that's bad, downtrending. Top here, industrials, you can see why they're bad, downtrending. Now here's one that's kicking along slowly. Telcos. All right. See this here, the big channel. Just breaking out. See our little pullback here, breaking out. So that's improving through the cloud. IT. Yeah, that's okay. See this here, a bit choppy. Just consolidating here. And consumer discretionary is okay. So there we go. If I want to, I can do a rotation graph of all the financials, which is what I've done here. So those of you that like the financials, CBA, which I've seen, Macquarie Group, which I've seen come up in the scans, and the regional banks to a lesser degree, Bendigo. NAB looks like it's perhaps improving. ANZ looks like it's going out of favour. And gold in Aussie dollars. Alright? So, what I'm trying to do is form a view of the market. So then that goes into my watch list, which you've seen before as well. I showed this last week. So just in case I'm forgetting, so I put my observations in here. So this will be next week, the 14th. Overseas markets are bullish, right? Australian market is continuation, or it's not, that was last week. So I'm going to put here pullback, wait for confirmation. So what I'm saying, be a little bit careful. And is there a season that we're in? Yeah, we're in the third week of the new year, which, should sort of see should see volume come back in. And my current risk profile last week was 0.75 R. So I'm going to maintain that. Might just go to, I think that's okay. And just a quick note for myself in regards to perhaps something, if I've been suffering from a psychological issue or something, less is more. Right? So then I start to fill out my list. Now you can see, those that have seen this, it's almost up to date. So when I go through the scans, I update these if they appear on the scans, and I put new ones on. So the 11th, I opened BPT, which went to 1R in the same day. That was a great trade. and I opened AWC, which ended in profit for the day, so they're good. All right. So both of those go into my open position. AWC, I might even add here. All right, I don't mind this. Illumina Corp. So that's what I'm going to be updating when I pause. All right, so now let me bring up the scans. So I do the weekly first at the end of the week, and these are all longs. And the type of things I'm looking for in scans are price and volume signatures, price and volume traits. I'm looking for particular patterns, which includes macro patterns, candlestick patterns, you know, other types of patterns. I'm looking for certain types of pullbacks, various types of pullbacks. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, I quickly go through and I delete. So I've grouped every single one together. G'day, Spanker. So I've grouped every single one together here. So I haven't separated the scans out. They're all together. So we will see how they've triggered. And if they're no good, I just quickly delete them. All right, and I come back with a reduced list. So I'm going to run through this pretty fast now. So here's one here. I can see what's triggered. It's a volume trigger, but it's no good. It's too extended. So that's out. All right, this is a smaller one. All right, when I pause, it means I'm assessing it very quickly. I'm eyeballing it and I'm going to filter it. This is not bad. It's a small cap though. I like the signature here. I like this pullback. I like the fact that it's here, but I think it's early. I think it's too early. I'd like to see it pull. See here? Pull back a bit more, base, and then away we go. So I'm going to get rid of it. It'll come up again. This one's gone too far. No, no good. Yeah, that's not bad. Monthly, all right, it's approaching an all-time high. See the big base here and move out of the base. This is what I want to see. I want to get in here early. See this here? It's exactly where I'm looking. So this is the first pullback here. It's a 40-cent stock, so it's still a small cap. 4 million shares, so what's that a day? 1.6 a day. This million turnover, it's not bad. Argosy Minerals, this is not bad. So that can stay. Let's move on. ASY, no, it's chopping around too much, so that's out. AVL's moved too much. AVZ. Right, now a lot of these are resource stocks. No, it's extended. Want to see it pull back, so it's not ready. No. BPT, I'm already in this one. This is that one that I said. You saw it on my list. I like this signal here. Gap open, and I'm in. I'm already, and my stop was just under here. Beautiful. See this here? Gap up, pull back. This is called an upside Suzuki gap. I bought in here at 135 and I took profit at 141, 1R, and now I'm going to let the rest run. So I'd expect this maybe to pull back. So this has come back on a volume scan here. So I like this. You can see the effect of it, right? Even though it's extended. So out of this base, bang. So that's a good one, but I'm already in it, so that'll go. BRB's come up a lot, but I don't like it here. I think when it builds something around here, it'll be better. It's worth a better look though. Small cap, bit blocky. Yeah, I don't like it. CLQ, right? I like this structure here. V reversal. See this here? I'm in this here, and I'm just holding. I'm getting ready to bail if it's no good, but I'm already in this. All right, very good. We've got a few people now, which is good. Okay, COB, small cap, Cobalt. All right, Australia's known for its resources. This is not bad. All right. You watch the Bollinger Band. See here, pulled in, right? Kicking up. This is not bad, right? If I need to refer to any indicators, I will. I'll show you. But if not, it's just all pure price action. ABC here. There's Fire Sword. There you go. Another one, right? The only thing I don't like is we've got a proliferation here of down. That's right, Midas. You're welcome. Proliferation of down volume here. I think it's not ready. I think this is a trap. All right, so it can go. Remember, and you hear me talk about, go for the low hanging fruit. Now don't forget, I've scanned over 2,500 stocks, and this, I think I bought up 90 here. If I get 3 or 4, I've done well. Okay, Caltex, not bad here. To the big picture view. CZZ, I'm in. See here, big platform, beautiful. Pull back, off again, that's what I'm hoping. See it here? Come out of a big pullback, look at the thrust, holding the thrust. Beautiful. I'm in that already. Hey, Coochie. Now, guys, this won't be recorded. No, you guys are good. Kitchi, you guys are good. You guys are terrific students. Excuse me. And the company's great to work with too. They're very good. No issues, no hassles. Most of you know my background. I was an ex-general manager. Studied engineering. So, I don't put up with people's bull dust. But the idea behind this, Kitchi, this is all stuff that I'm going through for my own personal stock trading anyway. So I thought I can just share it with you guys anyway. So I'm happy to do that. Just on an ad hoc basis. So, yeah, Caltech's not bad. There'll be some duplicates here as well, because here's one that I'm in already. All right, see this nice pullback here? Beautiful. See, pullback to the 10. You're welcome, Kitchi. And look, if you guys get one thing out of it, then it's worthwhile for me. So here's a good little one in the blockchain space. All right, see it here? Coming out of a big base. Now, if you guys are late too, and you're on a PC, start the stream and run it through at 1.25 times. Sorry about slurping. So I like this one. I'm in this one. I'm in here. So it's back to sort of, Yeah, now you'll notice these ones that I tell you that I'm in, they didn't suffer the downturn or the pullback that our Aussie stock market did. So they're showing relative strength. I don't mind this. I don't want it to come back low here. So, but because I'm already in it, goes, straight off. I don't like it. Downer. This is not bad. So the big base structure here. I think it's a bit early though, so it'll pop up again if it's ready. Elders, this is a massive run here. I got him back here. All right. There's a beautiful run. All right. So Elk Petroleum, right? Choppy, horrible. Right? It's only come up in the scan. You can see all my little dots and things here. It's only come up in the scan recently because of the volume. Otherwise, it would have gotten filtered out. So it's out. ELO, same. ERA, uranium. Okay, look at the big shakeout here. See this? Something's going on. All right, what I don't like though, see here, the big push down. People have gotten caught in this. All right. See this here, big gap. All right. So what am I expecting here? What would I be expecting here? You can see the gap here. See the big gap down? Yeah, well done, Kitchi. All right. I'm expecting supply. Those that are caught and have held are going to get out any chance they can. Right? There does look to be accumulation through here. See the volume? See it here? It doesn't look bad, but I don't like it because of that gap. So, and I don't know, I do know ERA, it's uranium. So it's far better stuff. Nah. FE2, okay, I'm in this one. I was in this one back here. I've taken part profit and it looks like it's hit my stop now. My stop was under here, which puts it in around here. I gave a little bit of breathing space over Christmas, but this is out. So I'm going to take it out of my list, put it into new action to sell it off. If I haven't already, I think I might have sold it on Friday. Okay, so that one's out. That one goes. FGX. Nah. Okay, it's obviously a future generation. Okay, it's obviously had a stock split. I just don't like this blocky price action. It's approaching the res here, so yeah, no. Gee, it's gone too hard already. HRL, terrible. These are weekly scans too, so they're a bit looser. Don't like that one. Gin, this is not bad. Jumbo Interactive. All-time high there. No, look at the volume. It's only just made it in, obviously. I have traded that before. It's not too bad. Too extended. No, that was a duplicate. It's already moved. This is end of week, so you can see the patterns. The end of week's bringing up. See a pullback. What's this one? Yeah, this is a good one. Beautiful. I'm looking at the daily because I want to see what it looks like on the daily. But see the pattern here on the weekly. Right, this will be a bullish engulfing. See the pullback, hammer, two hammers side by side, bullish engulfing. Look at the volume. Beautiful. Something's going on. Massive volume for not much room. It's probably being pegged. All right. Price is probably being capped. Sure enough, look at it. On the daily. Like that. It's a big stock. It's a good stock. Okay, all that volume came in on one day. I wonder what that was. Doji's, bullish engulfing, Doji. This is a good one. I like this. See across the shelf here. So it's a spike and ledge, or a shelf platform, I call it. So above here, I reckon it's worth an entry. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to hang on to that one. MFF. All-time highs. Yep, this is not bad. Bigger anchors down here, so it's above it. Hit the 50. Yep, this is worth watching. MFG. Magellan Financial. It's in this base. See every move. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Slow pullbacks. Ideal. So I want to see the same. It's having a crack at this high. It is kitschy and there's various nuances. Overnight gapping. See all the overnight gapping. So, for a swing trade perspective, like I do, it's okay. Right? I like it, and it's what I've learned. Sorry for eating, guys. But really, Kitchy, it's price action. Right? So this is not bad. I want to see it attack this high here though. Whoop. Get up there. Right. But this all looks good. Okay, weekly pivot point reversal. Volume. Ideal. MFG. Oh, that can stay. MLB, another one of my favourites. Medium cap. No. This is not bad. Yep. Pullback here. See the complex pullback? Out of this though. Alright. Won't spend too much time on analysis. See that there? Through it. Here's our little platform again, our push out and our platform, our 1, 2, 3. So I think that's on my list already. But I'll leave it there. No good. Metals X. So I even know that I know the name of a lot of these already without even looking at them. Okay, the big picture view, it's above here. Is what I was waiting for recently. To the big base. Oh, I didn't like this, look. Boy, that would have been nasty. Don't know what that was. I haven't traded this one much. Yeah, there you go. Look at all see all the gaps in that base. It's tightened up. I'm sure that data's correct. It's disappeared. And look at it now. Right. Data was a bit out. Alright, there's the rain. Hang on folks, we'll just close the window. So it's not bad here. No, it's above here. Pull back. I just think the move into it's perhaps a tad extended. I'd rather see it come back here now. See the moves? Right? You know, these moves have only got a certain life, and it's getting a little away from the... Right? You know, if you put a Bollinger Band on, I know it's going to look like straight off. Right? It's going to be right at the top of it. Right? Trailing along right at the top. Look how far it's extended. That's all. It's bucked the trend though. How are we going, guys? Are we getting something out of this? So we can stay for the moment. MMS, there you go, gap down. It was on my list, gap down. Okay, it's the pullback. And probably the bar. Yeah, the pullback on the weekly is why it's come up. But no, this will take a while to shake okay, here's one I'm already in. Look at this V reversal, drift, bang, beautiful. This has been a terrific trade for me. So I'm already in it. No. No. Okay, Nick Scarley, the furniture maker, is on my watch list already. I know this. Big base. Reasonable. Look at the price action here. Yeah. That's all right, Bluefin, good. Do you trade equities at all, stocks at all, Bluefin? Are you interested in these? It's not a bad base here though, but, and I was watching it here, this is why it's on my watch list. See here? We got the base coming out of the base, bang, 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 up, pull back, and it's now having a go, so it's absorbing all the supply. Right? So it's getting pulled back, so it'll come up again. So I'm going to remove it. Newcrest, right? This is probably in everybody's super fund. Big base. Right? I thought it would have done better, but it hasn't. Right? It's still not ready. Right? The scam would have come up because of this pattern here. Here we go. See it here? Harami, bullish outside. Bullish engulfing. No good. NCZ, this is not bad. See the big base? I like this too. They can stay. NEA, near map. Okay, gap up and pull back, right? Selling off. See it's had a crack here. Can't hold it. So it'll set up again, so it can go. NHF, right? I don't know what, oh yeah, sorry, the pullback on the weekly. Yeah, exactly, Bluefin. Yeah, exactly. They are. That's exactly it. Price action is price action. This is why I'm trying to either set a big rounding top. So, nah. NT, nah. Okay, here's a copper. It's not bad. It's a bit extended though. There you go. Look at the little real bottom fisher. So these can really power on. Look at these. Right? What was it? A $36 stock. What is it now? 50 cents. These are the ones we want for 5 years. So you can see the support coming in here, the volume coming in here. It's not bad, but it's a bit early, right? So I'm going to make sure it's on my list. Yeah, it is. So I'm just updating the date to reflect. So here it's already here, NCZ. Reflect the 12th. And it's monitor only. In other words, it's not close. It just means I need to monitor it. It's not all-time high at all. I used to fill in a lot of detail, but seriously, it took me ages. So I've streamlined the process. So it's there. It's on the list. It's not new. PGF is one of my favourites. Traded this numerous times. Look how smooth this is. Beautiful trends. All-time highs. It's on the list already. PGF, where are you? Okay, so it gets updated to Friday's date of the 12th. And what was the signal? Okay, there you go. Weekly hammer. Look at it. All right, very good. We've got a few people, which is good. So PGF, it's already there. It's not ready, so I'm going to get rid of it. No good. PTM, this is a good one. I missed this. Bad miss. All right, maybe I missed it because it was in here on the monthly. It was hitting rares, I think. No. What was it? No, it was back here. No, I think I just missed it. Bad miss. See this here? Short base. Push out. Consolidation. Above here. I completely... Look at the volume that came in. Completely missed it. Look at the volume that came in on that day. Alright. Bad miss for me. So above here. What's it already done? 5% in a down market. Still good, still holding in here. So I want to see this pull back in here. Give me another go. So it's on my list, PTM. See, it's on my, yeah, it is on my list, monitor only. And when those stocks fall apart, I just take them off my list. QBL, no. No. SFX. Somebody asked me about this, and I said about this constructive channel. Okay, it's only come up because of the volume, but its average volume is no good. It's too low for me. Sonic Healthcare, one of the biggest healthcare. Having a crack at this one. Nice big base structure across here. Cup with handle. Right. That's always my fear with a cup with handle, that it has attacks a high again, then falls apart. That's why I take profit. Try and get in here. Take profit here. Part profit. Nice big stock. How far away is that res? It's pretty close. What's above it? A gap? High? I know it's not on my list, but it's worth watching. See the pause here? Volumes come in on this one. What was the signal? Okay, it would have been this combination here. Okay, that's worth hanging on to. SYA, no, it's already moved hard. Tox, takeover. No, too deep. Retracement's too deep. Westfield in takeover mode again, I think. Nope. Nope. XRO, one of my favourites. Came up on the scans last week. Didn't mind this. However, see, it was attacking this trend line. Valid trend line. Paused in there. So I didn't take it because of that. But what I did like, pullback, platform. Holding the 10 MA. It's under the 50 though. So it's on my list. So it's on my list just to watch. Now it was on close watch, which is fair enough. Close watch in here. Alright, so now that it's... And I had an alert on it as well. See it here, 0, XRO. And it hit the alert. But it was too close to that trend line. So we can go into just monitor only. These are the ones that I'm watching very closely. And there you go, there's that one that we saw before, Nick Scali. So I revisit these. So there you go, there's all the weekly ones, right? So that's taking a bit longer because I'm streaming, but that's as fast as I go through these, right? So then I go and revisit them, see whether they're worth putting on the list. Yep, this one's worth putting on the list just to watch. AGY, done, it's on. BRB, nah, on second look I don't like it. Caltex, No, I don't like this pattern in here. I don't like this in here. It's had a couple of goes and it gets rejected every time. What I will do is set an alert there, 35.90. So I'll break above there, or even when it gets near it. So let's say 35.70. Alright, now jump onto my other platform, which I've just closed down, and I set those. I'll just highlight it so I remember it. Alright, that's good. MDL, yeah, this is a beauty, right? Okay, it's not on my list. So I'm going to put a contingent order there. So that'll remind me to set that contingent order above here. So as soon as it triggers, I want to be in, providing it's not too deep. Look at how low, how shallow my stop would be. 2.64%. Right, and as a rough, right, from there to the top of the breakout zone, roughly 2.6. So there's a rough 1-to-1 to the top. Right, so my stop would be under this platform. Everything else looks pretty good. Look at the monthly, it's starting to kick up. Right, and I will do a bit more technical analysis on it as well. Yeah, my wife does too, Bluefin, especially when we're sleeping. Don't know why. It's calming, I think, soothing. Okay, see, when I do a bit more, maybe getting too close to this larger trend line, which it probably is. Alright, but I'll do a bit more analysis. I won't do it now, but I'll just put a note on that. Trend line res. So that's good. MFF. All-time highs. Okay. Now I know the structure. Is our base channel seen here? Through. Alright, so we're in third wave price action now. So what I see is a 1, 2. And this will be a fifth of some sort. This will be 5 and 3. Is our ABC, and this will be a 1, 2, probably a 1, 2, 1, 2, and look at the strength here. So this will be another third. That was the monthly chart I just gazed at. So now I know the context of where this signal's appearing. So we can see this. Here's the weekly bar chart with blue inside, blue outside, and inside in. Sorry, blue is outside bars. Okay, I like this structure through here. It's broken above here. So even if there was a gap through here, it's cleared it. There you go. Look at the coil here. See it here? Beautiful. This is what we want to see on our FX trades. Take note of that. See here? Coil. Beautiful. So we've got, here you go. Here's our breakout pullback. So we've not only got our coil, we've got our breakout pullback. Beautiful. See the exact same patterns we talk about. See this here, this big move here? All of this supply has been washed off. Right? G'day interim investor. This might suit you, bud. These are all equities, stocks. Look at our nice coil, beautiful. So if we took the breakout here, right? What's our stop? 3.24%. Beautiful. Right? I'd take that any day. I'd take that day in, day out. So now we've got our push through, we've got our pullback, right? Waiting for another base or something here, MFF. Right? So I like this. I can guarantee the trend line is still intact. Yep. All right. It's based this. Oops. It'll be respecting the channel. Now, yeah, okay. Now you can see, and you've heard me speak about before, you just don't have time to do a detailed analysis unless it's really good. So, yeah, it is this is why I do all this. You've heard me talk about I make my money after hours when the market's closed. This is what I'm talking about. I can sit down after the gym, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling relaxed, have a cup of tea, and, just do what I need to do. Yeah, everything looks good on this one, except it's perhaps just a tad high. I want to see it pull back in a bit. MFF. It's not on my list, but it's going to be now. All right, I'm going to watch that one closely. I reckon it's in a great spot. MFF, MFG. Okay, it'll come up again if it gets nearer. So I'm going to leave that out for the moment. It's all sitting inside here. See this bearish engulfing? Want to see the high of that taken out. All right, sometimes the best buy signals are failed sell signals. 363. So we're showing relative strength down here. So this is, you probably can't see that. No, you can't. See this bottom line here? This is a relative index comparison. In other words, relative strength, not an RSI. There you go. Relative index comparison to the XJO. So you can see while the index has been pulling back, it's been showing strength. What was that high? $357. $363. Okay, it's right back here. No. Whoops, I didn't want to do that, but I have. Trying to bring the cross, there you go, the crosshair online. Okay, that weekly candle, see the purple outline? They're the candles that it takes up. So it's this one. Yeah, there it is there, 363. So now I can even have a look at the bar that takes up the month. See that? Powerful platform. It's a great one. It's my go-to. All right, I'm going to leave this one. I need to see it probably up more up here. So at first glance, it doesn't look bad, but I want to at least see that weekly taken out. So I'm going to get rid of that for now. It'll come back up on my scans if it's any good. Now those fibs probably aren't. They're just, that's off the template. So if I use any of those, I'll move them around, which I'm going to right now. So 2.167 is its high. 2.167. 2.167. Okay, it's pretty clear. Okay, it's a bit extended here. See, I thought this didn't look bad here. See if that lines up with anything. All right, inverse trend line. So you had to draw all these in the academy as well. Yeah, I think it's a bit extended. So see, by looking a bit closer, goes without me, goes without me. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. NCZ, good old favourite. Alright, that's already in. We spoke about Sonic. Yeah, I'm going to watch it here. Watch it at this level. Yep, don't mind this. Would prefer to see it come back. See, it respects the 10 period. Would prefer to see it come back there. So I'm going to put it in as monitor. This new version of Word is it's terrible for tables. Alright, so that's in, and XRO's in. Alright, very good. Alright, so there's our weekly scans. So we might leave it at that. So I do those at the end of the week. Now that's taken about an hour. Usually myself, that takes about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, very good. We've got quite a few people, which is fantastic. So what I then do is I go and look at the ones that come up from Friday. So here they are here. And there's not 240 of them. There's 120. All right. So the weekly ones, they gave a weekly signal, and these are the ones that give daily signal. So there's 115 of them. And I filter them equally as quick. Right, so here we go, starting at A, right? And you can see a lot of these will be duplicates because they would have come up in numerous scans. So you can see a couple duplicated here already. Couple there already. Right, so we'll give it another 10 minutes and then we'll call it a we'll have a bit of a break. Well, I'll have a break. So AC8, no good. No good. Yeah, this one I don't mind. See it here, the big cut with handle on the monthly. So you can stay. AJM, I've got on my watch list. Little Harami here, not quite ready yet. Monthly looks beautiful, all-time highs. Alright, it's a mining stock. I missed it here too. So you can't get all of them, but see the big base here? Through here. See the volume came in? Bang. See it's pulling back, going to shake people out around here. So this is worth watching. I think I've already got it on my list, I reckon. AJM. Yep, there it is, right, for monitor. Yeah, I've even got a note, miss. Alright, see there? Miss. So I've gotten over that. Had my pity party. So it's done. ANG, no, don't like it. No, don't like that. AQG, no good. Duplicate. ARL, yeah, that's not bad. It can stay. Duplicate. ASN, gotten away. AUZ is not bad. AVL, gotten away. AVZ. I think we looked at this on their weeklies. It's gotten away, so it'll come up on the scans again if it sets up. AWC, I'm in. I like this one. See the same thing here? Bang. Alright, let's cover the gap. Kicking on. It's not bad. I don't mind this. Alright, see the stall here? Bang. Alright, so I'm already in this one, so they can go. AWE, no. AWE. BHP, choppy. BHP again. BPT, I'm already in it. Blue scope. No, extended. BVS. No. Look at the choppy price action. Look at it up here. BXB Brambles. Right, not bad, but look, still in a downtrend. So it's signaled correctly, but it's just not right. CLA, yeah, I've traded this a couple of times. It's not bad. But not ready. CTX, we spoke about before. CWP, Cedar Woods. Yeah, it's not bad. Right, it's getting held up here under something. Yeah, I like this. This is not bad at all. Showing relative strength. Yep, that can stay. DCN Goldie. Dacian Gold. A big base on the weekly. Okay, here's our left-right combo. Bullish, bearish engulfing. This is worth watching for our failed signal. Above here. So they can stay. Duplicate. Dow we spoke about. No, I don't like it though. DRM. No, still in a downtrend. Bottom fisher. Supply above here. Other than that, it's all right. It might be for some. Okay, this one I had on my list. All right, there you go. Here's our shakeout. So this is worth watching. EHL. I'm sure I've got that. Yep, got it on close watch. So, why didn't I see that? All right, so the big Davis box. It's all right, I'll keep watching it closely. ELO we saw, ERA we saw, FGO. Cup with handle, IPO. I'm in this in a longer term, so I'm going to leave this. DP, I think it's about 1800 to 2000. I bought it a while ago, probably 7 years ago. It's great. I absolutely love it, as you know. Okay, very good. Now I can zoom the screen right out. You can see the layout that I've got. It's pretty good. Server vendor. You need to contact them. Optima. Yeah. Thanks. Interim. Okay, Flight Center. This is a good setup. But it's not ready yet. Nice base. It's coming out. It's trying to come out. There's my signal there. It's not quite ready. Not interested yet until it breaks at least this. Yeah, and there's a monthly data fee as well. Okay, I've been watching this one as well. See the exact same setup. Look at this base, right? And that was another miss here. So this big bar here, you've heard me speak about this one. This one here. I like this. It'll be in my list. You watch. Voila. Okay, Harvey Norman, still big downtrend. What's this? Oh, this is an ETF. Another ETF. Okay, there's a Europe. Here you go. Here's a Europe ETF. iShares ETF. No, I haven't DP. I've got enough as it is. I use a couple of different types. Right, so this is a Europe ETF. Look at this. Cup with handle. Right? Not bad. IGO gold stock. Excuse me. These are just pattern lines. Good signal here. See, it's pausing with gold as well. It's a gold stock. Duplicate, IMF. Yeah, I did like this, but no more now. There's a bit too much volume here now. So I'm removing that from my watch list. JBH. KDR is good. It's on my list. Bit of heavy volume through here though. See this here? Still looks alright though. Here's the anchor here. It's holding this. Okay, I think it's due for a pause. So let's leave that. There you go, there's one that came up 5 times. What I look for, you know the setups in my streams? They're the ones that I look for. So what I'm looking for suitable pullbacks, consolidations. You know, I've got a multitude of setups that I'm looking for, but I'm looking for context. Right? This is not bad here. Right? See the anchor's right back here. The pullback to the 50, push up. See the context here, it's holding here. Alright. It's pushed up here, weak pullback. Lithium, so it's in a strong sector. Here's the IPO base. It's through that. Alright, you can see it's testing the high. Sorry, testing the breakout. So it's built a huge base on the weekly. Okay, the volume during this here is a bit higher than I would have liked. There's quite a few DP. Number one, I generally don't want to see the anchor broken. The anchor's actually here on the daily because of that high, but it'll be here on the weekly. Because this is so short, I'm going to discount that. All right, I don't want to see high sell vol. And I don't want to see big thrusting candles for starters. See here? They're too deep. So I'm going to leave that one as well. You know, I'll go through all of these stocks and I'll maybe get maybe 3 or 4 setups. See the context in which this is appearing in A, B, C. See the pullback here? Break above there. That's a good one there to look for in an A, B, C. See here the anchor's holding? See it here? Roughly. It held the first, and then this is our A, B, C with a shakeout. See, 2 shakeouts above this. $27 stock, that's now 30 cents. This is what the GFC did to, no, that did it to itself. But a lot of the, okay. Pull back to here. So right on. Yeah, this one I like. See that? Big base across here, broken out. See our ABC at the consolidate at the res. It's broken out. It's holding now. So I don't mind this one. See all the volume that's coming here? That's what we want to see. Okay, too high. Gap. Yep, this is another good one. See this one here? Here's the anchor here. See how important these are? It's a pity Yo-Yo's not here because he loves these anchors. See this smooth trend through this consolidation, breaking above the top on the monthly. Nice pullback. There it is there, DP. Alright. Push up. Orderly pullback to the 50, shake out to the low. There's a bit too much sell volume here for me, but what I like to see is price to come back up and absorb all this supply first. So that's the only thing about the deep ones. I prefer them shallow. Look at this here. Very shallow pullback. You watch this. Let's have a look at the swings. See here? Nice little flat. See here? Shake out at this high. Do it with the benefit of hindsight, of course. It's a bit choppy now. You look at it though, isn't it? I think it's on my list already. Just to watch. Yeah, but it is. Just to watch. So I've already obviously spotted that context. MNF. This is on it as well. Little platform here. See, I'm looking for swing trades with these. I'm looking to grab a move here and get out sort of here. If it starts breaking the 20 and the 10 period. See here? There, I'd be out. So it moves like that. %, 19 days. So in a month, 7%. I would have already taken something here. The stop here is a bit big. So this is worth watching, but yeah, a little dubious. I think it's already had a big run. I'll have a better look at that later. MNY, no good. There you go, Macquarie. We saw that before in our relative strength. Remember that on the graph? Macquarie Group, big bank. Little base. Here's a nice little pullback DP. Bit of high volume here, so you can see that signaled correctly. But then there's nothing. Well, that probably Christmas. But that's what I'd normally want to see. Push up. So that little candle there would be good enough for me to get in the next day. Push up, pull back. See, it's holding the gap as well. That sort of pullback I'd take. Back above the 10. See the result? That's what I'd take, those. Macquarie. Yeah, I think it's just a bit high now. MVP, I'm already in that. Weed stock, choppy. Yeah, I saw this one. I was watching this one. But no, I don't know. For some reason, I just seems a bit sort of choppy through here. Bit volatile. Hard to stay in those ones. Okay, this one I'm in. No, contemplated unloading more. In fact, I think I did on this breakthrough here. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm still in. So see this nice little pullback. Went through the anchor, but started to stride up here. I'm either already still in it or I've just sold it. Okay, PLS I'm still in. Alright, here's your complex pullback, ABC. I'm in here, I think, around there. No, I think I sold it. Yeah, see the double top? Yeah, I sold it last week. I think it was a break through this point here. Yeah, 116 rings a bell, something like that. So it's worth watching again. It's a lithium stock. Yes, I've got it on my list to watch. All right, very good. Platinum Capital. It's on my list to watch. No, it's not. Okay, I wonder why. Anyway, it's worth a watch. Platinum again. Okay, so it's come up in 3 scans. PMV, another good one. Premier Investments. That's worth a further look. Premier again, so I'll keep the second one. PPS, it's not bad. I recommended this for my father. Here's a great little pullback here. Back to the anchor. Pullback. Double bottom pullback. Ideal. So I'm going to have a closer look at that one. PTM we've already looked at with the weekly. No good. No good. No good. Regis, gold stock. One of my favourites. Look at the setup on the weekly. It's on my watch list. So it gets the close watch again. So yeah, I want to see what it does around this resistance. So it's already there. South 32. Oh yeah, beauty. I was watching this closely. I even mentioned this on Friday. Watching what it was doing around the high, and if it was strong, I was going to open those stocks, which I did. All-time high. It's beautiful. Oh, it's what we need. This is what our economy needs. These stocks to be doing well. This is a spin-off, Bluefin, of BHP, South 32. This is looking really good. It's a bit extended for me now. Back here would have been ideal and I missed it. Yep, there it is. It's on my monitor list. St Barbara, another good one. There's a good pullback. Want to see this start to consolidate or do something here, DP. Even though you've got these big bars, want to see these taken out at least. So I'd be interested above here. There you go. Look at the nice little setup here too. See the base? Push out. Back around the highs. Okay, it's back inside, but that's okay. St Barbara, SBM. St Barbara is the name of the stock. Yep, looks good. Coming out of a big base. All right, so he can stay. SDA, yep, not bad. All-time highs. Look at this. Here goes a nice shallow pullback, PB. DP. See this? Beautiful. I like this. That's valid trend line. See the low here? Look at that. Bit of red volume here, but this is getting negated now. But I'd want to see it pop here first. Break the trend line, pop this and pop this. But either of those, I'd be interested in starting to scale in because look at the context. Looks pretty good. Right? I can put money on the fact that the Bollinger Band is how well you end up. There you go. Is squeezing. See? You know, when you look at these things that much, you just get to know what they look like. Those of you that know Bollinger Bands will know exactly what this implies. Right? It implies a break either way of this range. So SDA. Yep, there it is on my close watch. Beautiful. I'm already onto it. And you see, because I look through so many, you've got to note them down, otherwise you forget them. And in fact, that was worth setting some alerts or some orders. Beautiful. Like that one. Sims metal. Yeah, it's gotten away a bit. Yeah, it's a bit high. So let's leave that. SIQ, I like this stock. I reckon it's on my list already. Yep, sure is. Close, no, just a monitor. SRV, no, downtrend. TLG. Yeah, this is worth watching without a doubt. Yeah. Still under this though. Yeah, it's still in the base. Alright, I reckon that'll come up again if it sets up. TLM, no good. It's too small. TPM. Alright, here's one of our telcos. There's the gap. Okay, it's holding it. Hammer in the downtrend, holding the anchor. Yeah, I like that. It's worth looking further. I know it's not on my list either. VTG, yeah, still probably a bit of weight on this one. Yeah, it's still subject to the gap. All right, nothing wrong with gaps. You just got to be careful around them. Got to know how to play it. Woodside, one of our big oil producers. There you go, break and hold. Look at that. That's not bad actually. I'm going to do some further analysis on that. And Woodside again, duplicated, so it's come up. All right. So there you go. So that's all I've ended up with. All right. That's all I've ended up with out of all those daily ones. And you saw how quick I went through those. So I'm going to look at these a bit further now, a bit closer, and come up with a couple that I'll set some alerts and some contingent orders to trigger me in, and update my watch list, and away we go. So that's what I do. And it's not that hard. The end of the week is a lot longer. But other than that, you know, an hour and a bit a day. You know, swing trades, you set some orders maybe for another hour and a half. So these people that tell you 15 minutes a day, no, that's not true. So all right, everybody, we'll leave it there. So how many we still got left? All right, very good. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, everybody. So what did we think of that? Did you get some value out of that? Is that worth doing again? That's all right, Bluefin, you're welcome. Because if it's something that you enjoy, yes, I'm more than happy for you to have a look. All right? You know, like I said here, there won't be any set time, and it's not... Yeah, fantastic interim. It's not, you know, a set routine or anything, but I'll try and do it when it suits When the time schedule suits, Los Angeles sort of people, Los Angeles people and, UK, maybe late Saturday arvos or something. That sort of suits me when I've got back from the gym. I'm feeling good. Got the stresses out of my system. Right? So, but you can see the setups. The setups are exactly the same. Right? There's nothing different about them. Right? The ones we spoke about last week. EJ, GJ, beautiful. Right? Here's EJ. I said this in the room. Little platform. Look at it. EJ, push up. Right? He's a great pullback, high low. Beautiful setup. I said we weren't going to talk FX, didn't I? GJ. Right? Those of you that watched my stream, we pulled this little setup apart for 15 minutes. Why I thought it was going to be bullish. Well, there it is there. Turn into a little head and shoulders. Great setup. I got in here. Started building in here. Took part of it here and I've left the rest go. Great setup. Huh? It's a pity it didn't set up, it's a pity it didn't set up so that I could have called it on my stream, but we saw, we did our analysis of RSI down here as well. I didn't do any of that today because there's not enough time, but, where did it break? There you go, it started breaking early. Look at that. There's your alert. All right, it's the same stuff. All right, it's because it's all price action. That's all it is. Yeah, fantastic. These were good. All right, everything seemed to happen Friday night. So Friday night when I was getting ready to go to sleep. But look at the context. Huh? Morpheus brought this to my attention and we pulled this apart. It's fantastic. It's the same thing. Right? It's all just price action. Right? See the big thrust here? Expect it to test the high. The point of the initiation point. Right to it. Right? Beautiful. Euro. Through the top. Fantastic. Look. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Validates my count. This was the area we were watching and it stalled in there. Right? We spoke about the trend line here. Right? The pause here. See here? Pause there. Bang. Straight through. That level that I said. 121. What was it? 12126. 12126. There you go. See how it's stalled in around there? Look. Stalled in around there and it blasted through. This is strong. This is exactly what I want to see. Because I didn't want to see it pull in here, because what this would have said is that we're going to drift back in this flat or a triangle. I didn't want to see that. So now, thankfully, this has turned into what I do want to see. This is ideal. Here's our base channel through it. All right, so my count, aside from the fact that I was including an alternative, my count through here is valid. See this little spot here's held? Right back to the 20 period as well. Ideal. So there was some great opportunity in there. I did okay for the week. About 300 pips, I think. So for a reasonably quiet week, it wasn't bad at all. All right, everybody. I'll leave it there, otherwise I'll get into trouble. Well, thanks for your company, everybody. Yeah, Bluefin. Just follow the stuff that I've been showing, and I'll show you how to use it in other ways as well down the track. Yeah, very good. You know, just remember though, price action trumps everything. So, all right, be good, everybody. Just remember, price action is king. Remain disciplined. Discipline. All right, everybody, have a good rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday morning. Now, also, too, don't forget, those that are watching, too, just as a reminder, Tuesday I've got to go to a funeral. So for my stream on Tuesday, I'm going to run my journey in the Trading Academy DP. So look out for this next week, right? Tuesday night. If I miss a stream during the day, I like to do something at night. Do my regular stream or something different. So I'm going to run this one again, which is my my story for the new people. So look out for that. It'll be in between Joel and Andrew, or maybe just after Andrew. So it'll go for about 40 minutes. And, you know, it's a lot of fun as well. There's a lot of, a bit of humour in there as well. So, you know, you'll get something out of that, I reckon. You know, it goes through this, you know, I go through all the slides. Right, you know, show you how I used to trade, what I did. Right, and I explain all this in time, so it's worth watching. Those of you that have seen the Trading Academy and setting the stage, well, a lot of that information is from my own personal experience as well. So yes, I recommend, if you haven't seen that, it'd be worth watching. All right. It's not about me. It's about, you know, the mistakes I made and about my journey, and, you know, how that can help people. So, all right, everybody. So yes, don't miss that Tuesday night my time. So it'll be Tuesday morning for most of you. So, all right, be good, be safe, have a good weekend. Talk to you Monday. Bye for now.